Straight ahead on WVU News, I'm Sara Wells, and I'll tell you how the WVU football program educates the team on recreational drug use. WVU placed second in the Big 12 championships last year with an overall score of 195.025. However, this year they'll look for first place. WVU will shoot for their fourth straight national championship this season, including 5 matches right here at the WVU Rifle Range. With being the best short season single-A ballpark in the nation, USA Today Sports Weekly also named it the best ballpark of the year, and the fans agree. Swoboda finds most of her success on the vault and owns a career-high 9875. She also placed in the top 5 in 6 of the events last season. Like many other schools, WVU has its own recreational drug use policy outside of the NCAA. And when freshman players first arrive on campus, they're educated on both of those policies. The WVU rifle team is the back-to-back-to-back national champion. After their first few matches of the season, they're turning heads again. Senior All-American Garrett Spurgeon says the team started this season even better than expected.
I was just really impressed with the way the team handled our first match and the way that everybody went in there and focused on what they needed to focus on. And, you know, as a team, we all shot really well.
The Mountaineers rank #1 after the first 2 matches of the season. And Coach John Hammond is impressed with the team's ability to jump back into things.
I think just how everyone came together and, you know, having been away from matches for quite a while, we're still able to put up some fantastic performances right away. So, you know, there was no sign of any, you know, preseason rust or anything like that. You know, we came right out and had some really solid performances right away.
WVU will shoot for their 4th straight national championship this season, including 5 matches right here at the WVU Rifle Range. Spurgeon says although the team is doing well, the loss of 3 seniors last season leaves room for growth and improvement.
I think everybody shot really well. I think there was definitely something that everybody could improve on, and everybody, you know, I don't think anybody was 100% satisfied with the way they shot. So I think it's good. You know, we've got some stuff to come in the range and work on and take into our next match.
The team hosts 6 matches in the range this season, the first one next weekend against Army. Sara Wells, Mountaineer Playbook, Morgantown. The 2014-2015 WVU gymnastics team was the best it's been in the last 5 years. Senior Melissa Idell says even this year, with the addition of 6 freshmen and just 3 senior gymnasts, the team could surpass last year's success.
It's going to bring us places this year because we just genuinely have fun in the gym and outside of the gym as well. We brought in some new talent. Our girls are returners. They have talent. We're working hard, so I think it's going to be good this year.
The Mountaineers finished 5th at the NCAA Regionals last season, and Coach Jason Butts says that finish will help push the team to be even better this season.
It's really inspiring for the team, you know, because we had an off year in 2014. So for 2015 to be able to put the pieces back together, it just really started us off on the right foot, getting ready for 2016.
WVU placed second in the Big 12 championships last year with an overall score of 195.025. However, this year they'll look for first place. The team's strengths lie in leadership and competitiveness, which Idell hopes will help the team to have the best record during her time as a Mountaineer.
Going into our first meet away in Denver is going to just be so exciting that we're going to have so much adrenaline, and we're going to be just so excited to be there and really just show off what we have and how hard we've been working this preseason.
WVU will host 5 matches at home, including a backyard brawl against Pitt on March 11th. Sara Wells, Mountaineer Playbook, Morgantown. During this college football season, more than 45 players have been arrested for recreational drug use, but none have been from WVU. And center Tyler Orlowski says that's because the program works to educate the players.
They do a good job. Compliance comes in every year in the offseason. They tell us what we have to do and what we cannot do. They tell us that the athletic trainers and the strength staff play a big role in that.
Assistant Director of Football Operations and former WVU star running back Quincy Wilson says because of the rise in recreational drug use, the program is as upfront as possible about the consequences.
I think there's more of an awareness. I think before it was kind of like an untold secret, like, hey, you know, there's guys that smoke on the team, and now it's kind of a little bit more awareness, like, hey, you know, more coaches tell you, hey, if you're doing that, you better make sure you're clean and all that stuff. So I think there's just more awareness, which is good because, I mean, that's a pretty dumb thing to get kicked off the team for.
Like many other schools, WVU has its own recreational drug use policy outside of the NCAA. And when freshman players first arrive on campus, they're educated on both of those policies. The team also has to report to the Big 12 Conference, which only tests for performance-enhancing drugs. Sara Wells, WVU Sports, Morgantown.
The WVU women's soccer team continues to win and reach new heights in the national rankings. Just how far will they go? I'm Justin Moore.
And I'm Sara Wells. We'll show you a WVU team that's made up of many different cultures. And right here at home, local runners are making huge strides in competing.
All these stories and more are coming up next on this edition of Mountaineer Playbook.
Here on Mountaineer Playbook, we bring you all things sports related at West Virginia University.
And in every episode, we highlight the top 5 athletes here at WVU.
So for this week on Mountaineer Playbook, here's our superstar players. 5. Michaela Abam is the women's soccer team's leading goal scorer with 7 goals so far this season. Number 4, Melis Kisk is an international shooter on the rifle team and 5-time All-American. Number 3, freshman soccer goaltender Alec Borner has started his career with 7 saves, the most by a goaltender in a match this season. Number 2, Habiba Shaker was named to the Tribe Invite after her performance in the William & Mary Invitational. And number 1, former cross-country runner Megan Metcalf-Wright. She was just inducted into the WVU Sports Hall of Fame. And that wraps up our top 5 players of the week, Justin. Well, that's going to do it for us here on this edition of Mountaineer Playbook. Make sure to visit us online at our website.
You can also check us out on Time Warner Cable at 6:30 a.m. and p.m. in North Central West Virginia, Monday to Friday. I'm Justin Moore.
And I'm Sara Wells. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Mountaineer Playbook.